Welcome to Nature Book Review, a video showcasing books on nature and wildlife. In the year 1522, a ship named Victory reached Europe. It was a ship of Ferdinand Magellan. Along with that, one dead bird also reached Europe. This bird was never seen by any European till then. This was a dead bird gifted by some king to Ferdinand Magellan. It was the first entry of bird of paradise in Europe. These birds of paradise are found in Papua New Guinea, nearby archipelagos, and some part of Australia. The bird of paradise is most vibrantly colored birds, most enchanting, most thrilling birds you will find ever. Interestingly, these birds, they are so colorful, but phylogenetically they are closely related to crows and jays. Genetically they are cousins. Now here is one book that tells us everything about the birds of paradise by Tim Laman and Edwin Scholes. Birds of Paradise, Revealing the World's Most Extraordinary Birds by Tim Laman and Edwin Scholes. National Geographic and Cornell Lab of Ornithology. Backside you will see some of the quotes. For example, by David Attenborough, "No group of birds in the world is more intriguing to science than the birds of paradise. To develop such a wonderful collection of pictures has taken years. The result is truly breathtaking." This book is a culmination of 8 years, 18 expeditions, 51 field sites, 39 unique species of birds of paradise, all photographed in the wild for the first time in the history. Now let's go through the book. You can see the book is a bit oversized. Beautiful photographs scattered throughout the book by Tim Laman. Okay, so what are the contents? There's a preface. It's about the Birds of Paradise project. Then most beautiful and most wonderful, rugged paradise, extreme selection, absurd exaggerations. Then species atlas, notes on photography, resources, acknowledgements, and index. Now you will see most of the photographs they occupy either full page or 2 page. The photographs are really wonderful, and almost all photographs have given a note. There are 2-column alignment. The font size is fairly okay, but it is little bit faint because the book is very glossy. Okay, so this is about Tim Laman and Edwin Scholes, the authors. This is a map of New Guinea. And total geographical range of birds of paradise starting from New Guinea up to some part in Australia. Birds of Paradise project, expedition and field sites. Very meticulous details have been given right from 2004 to 2011 with the sites. Okay, now these are the 39 species which have been photographs. You can see amazing photographs of the amazing birds. Greater bird of paradise, Wilson's bird of paradise, king bird of paradise, superb bird of paradise, so many of them. Amazing. Most beautiful and most wonderful. Now there's a quote by Alfred Russel Wallace. "When seen in this attitude, the bird of paradise really deserves its name and must be ranked as one of the most beautiful and most wonderful of living things." Alfred Russel Wallace, written in the Malay Archipelago, 1869. Greater bird of paradise, king bird of paradise. From so simple a beginning, endless form, most beautiful and most wonderful have been and are being evolved. Charles Darwin, Origin of Species, 1859. Sicklebill paradise bird, Astrapia. Okay. Now here is a quote on how Europeans got to know about birds of paradise. It was in 1522. Then there are few drawings done in 1630s, some older maps and present day photograph. Old map of I think this is 1596 map. There is also a bird of paradise shown over here. Then what is a bird of paradise? Amazing, amazing. Okay. New Guinea is indeed a paradise for birds. There are no monkeys to grab the fruit, no squirrels to gnaw the nuts, no large mammalian carnivores either. So a male bird is not dangerously encumbered if he develops huge plumes, nor is it too risky for him to dance on the ground while displaying them. Sir David Attenborough. Now, here is the phylogenetic tree, the relationship. Now, here you can see how they are related to crows and jays. So the authors have gone in the footsteps of the Wallace as well, the different places where Wallace went. Some of the photographs of maneuvering through the places. I should say that photographs are truly amazing. How they maneuver, how they pack their bags, how they stayed in the forest. Aerial photographs now, courtship of Wilson's Birds of Paradise. This book you can see is a bit oversized, it's a bit heavy as well, but it's totally justifiable for its content. The book size has been kept deliberately large, possibly because of the to admire the beauty of the photographs. Now here is a meticulous planning of a photographer, Tim Lehman. How did he manage on a treetop on at the height of around say 130-140 feet above the ground? This is a height in which camera was kept. And how destruction is going on. Okay, let's move fast. Red bird of paradise. Again, how they have captured a dance of a bird of paradise. Shall we dance? It is a greater bird of paradise which has been depicted on the front page as well. Absurd exaggerations. Birds of paradise raise difficult questions, questions that penetrate to the very foundation of our biological theories. How can natural selection favor, one might almost say permit, the evolution of such conspicuously bizarre plumes and displays? How can it permit such absurd exaggerations, as one is almost tempted to call them? How can it happen that apparently closely related species and genera differ so drastically in their habits and colorations? By Ernest Mayr in 1969. Okay, let's move forward. Now each photograph comes with the description or a footnote, different types of displays, different types of colors, and how people in New Guinea also use birds of paradise, the plumes of the birds of paradise. It is, I think, their ritual dancing. Probably that dancing might have been evolved by seeing these birds of paradise. Okay, now this is the amazing part. Species atlas. They have given all 39 species like this, a photograph, then geographical range, then altitude location, how at what altitude they are found, then male female over here, Then of course there's a code for least concern, then vulnerable, near threatened, etc. So this is for entire 39 species. And look at this, the equipment of the photographer Tim Lemon. Then the resources: additional reading, conservation and research, travel, internet resources, and the acknowledgement to the field support, the local guides who help them, and the funding done by National Geographic, Cornell Lab of Ornithology, then Conservation International, and of course index at the end. The photographs are taken by Tim Lemon, so there is no other photographer. This is truly an amazing book on birds of paradise. It is a bit oversized book, maybe you cannot read when you are lying down, because this must be around maybe 1.5 or 2 kgs, but this is really amazing, first of its kind book.